Right, I've put my towel down. I'm going to show you through the 6 workouts that we're going to do, fire through them quickly. Okay, I've got my mat or towel as well, my drop squat, shoulders back, hands together, and you can just bob. Okay, really simple version is you just bob up and down, making sure your legs are in control, making sure you're not looking down or not looking back, top forwards and backwards, making sure your back's at that comfortable position. Okay, an energetic version of this would be to come down and leap, would be to come down and leap. You don't throw your arms out too far, make sure you're in control. Okay, next one is classic star jumps. I've got my mat, so I'm going to jump either side of my mat, simply like this. Okay, we want to have to do star jumps. The easier alternative is to stand with your feet together and again lifting your leg up either side. You want to make sure it's easily accessible for everything. Get those arms up above your head. Don't throw your leg up too high and unbalance yourselves. Next one is burpees. We all love these. So it's a leap up, touchdown, into a press up, and then back up again. Jump up. We get into a comfortable push-up position, perform a push-up, come back up, and then leap again. The alternative here is to leap with a knee in the air, okay? Just a bit more controlled, coming down with a knee first, planting your hands, staying on your knees, forming a push-up just from your knees, okay? And then you can again roll your hands back up into one knee, into the other, safe, successfully. Make sure your core and your belly button is sucked in, just to make sure you keep it nice and tense. Okay, mountain climbers, we've stood up for far too long. Let's get back down here and then let's lift the knee to our chest, making sure we don't look down into what we're doing and knee ourselves straight into the head. Okay, so the alternative is to do it as quickly as you can while in control, or do it gently and bring your knee to your chest. Okay, next one again is a floor exercise, a dorsal raise, working your back muscles. So pretending like we're a parachuter, we lay flat on the floor and we squeeze our back muscles, our arms in the air and our legs in the air, and then we release. And we do it again, squeezing our arms, lifting our head up and lifting our knees off the ground and holding our body on our lower abdomen and maybe a bit of our pelvis. We're trying to make sure you're tense there, to make sure you've got something to hold yourself on as well. Okay, next one, we're going to use our towel again. I'm going to step this side and I'm going to jump over as well, okay? Make sure that when we leap, we're not coming in to move our towel. If you don't feel safe doing it with a towel, please remove the towel and just have it as a general line of where you're going to do it. We don't want to be slipping, tripping, making sure our laces are tied. So we're just going to jump either side of this, either side. We're going to try and do it as controlled as possible. The alternative for this one is to crouch into a mini squat. You can hold your arms by your side of here, feet together, and we just come across with either legs either side. Almost like a little ski. You're skiing down the mountains in Valandry, in the Alps and things like that, okay? Having our knees, trying to get them as straight as possible. And they don't need to be throwing it off into a direction. That'll hurt your hip. But yeah, move some arms and come to that. But if you can, try and do some lateral jumps. Okay, let's see if we can get this going. So we're going to do 30 seconds of each exercise, just so we can run it through you. If you want, you can challenge yourself to a minute, but let's get your stopwatch out. Just put it on constantly and just remember to think 30 seconds has passed, 30 seconds has passed, but I'll walk it through with you as well. First one are some squats. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So we're going to come down into our squat positions. We'll get a leap if possible as well. Come down and leap. Come down and leap into the air if you need to. Come down and leap. Come down and leap. Okay, make sure we know what we're doing. We can just come down and do a bit of a pulse, making sure you're in control of your legs. Your knees aren't flailing off either side, okay? But just consistency going up and down. Okay, 30 seconds into star jumps either side. Now we've warmed up to this with our arms, with our golf swivel from earlier. So let's get those legs wide, arms up in the air, and keep the blood flowing. 30 seconds of classic star jumps, or more because you want from a PE lesson. Okay, and so whether you do this for 30 seconds or a minute, having those two exercises together is really good. Okay, here you're gonna have a little rest. Gather your thoughts, make sure your hair's tied back, make sure your shoes haven't come off, and make sure no one's just come across your path, moved your towel or anything like that. Shouldn't be in a holiday resort, so that shouldn't need to be of a worry. This is where you can just grab a breath, reorganise yourself, plant your feet on the floor. If your brow's sweating, get your towel, damp it across. The key to this is successfully making it long enough for you to carry on and not short enough for you to collapse with exhaustion. Okay, so don't rub your face, your hands on your face, and when you're ready you can start off by doing some burpees. So I'm going to come forward to my towel. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Leap up, come down, do a push-up. Then leap up, come down, do a push-up. Leap up, come down, do a push-up. Leap up, come down, and when you come down, if you don't want to go all the way, knees on the floor, back straight, walk it forward, come with your nose, come back up, walk up with your hands, come up with 2 knees or 1 at a time, and again do one of these, pop 2 in and then come back down with a knee again, almost bear crawl it forward, put a bit of pull up as low as you can go, walk yourself back up, knee and knee. Okay, next one, mountain climbers, same again, come down as gracefully as you can, and we come into our hands and we do some mountains, knee to chest, knee to chest, making sure we're in control at all times. Keep your abdomen as tight as possible, don't be swiveling off to one side or becoming unbalanced. If you find yourself unbalanced, come into an easy up lift to your knee to your chest. Don't look down to your knees to see what they're doing. That's how we break this bad boy. Okay, have a calm 30-second break. Make sure you're controlled, composed, hair's back, face to hand, avoid making sure your towel is in a good place. Safety is paramount throughout everything, and so is enjoyment. We're not going to put you through some horrible workout that no one can do and no one enjoys. I need to get a haircut soon, I think. If you've got water on the side, I recommend water more than anything, just a little sip. Don't glug it all because you've sweated out everything that you've eaten in the last 2 weeks, and that double takeover on the weekend is taking over your body, and all you can smell is Kentucky Fried Chicken or McDonald's reopening or McFlurry pouring out of your pores. Okay, make sure your face stays away from your hands and you use a clean towel if needs to. Okay, next part of 30 seconds, we've got the dorsal raise. So get on your front. And again, 30 seconds starts when you're down and you leap into the air for the parachute, hold and come down. And you come up, you leap into the air with the parachute and come back down. If you want to challenge yourself, you can leap up, come down, not all the way, hold and come up and come down and do a bit of a pulsing motion to really test yourself. If you can't do that, you can throw your arms in the air like that, hold, and then throw your knees or legs in the air. Okay, it's all about accessibility, making sure that everyone can access an exercise they want to do. Right, let's not get behind schedule. Straight into the lateral jumps, okay? Either side. Make sure we're controlled. Bend your knees upon exit and entry to jump. Make sure we're not too near our towel as well. Feet don't have to be fully together. You don't want to be crossing over at any point. That's how we end up in the unicorn pool, okay? Making sure we can use our hands as well as a bit of leverage to make it easier. And again, if you're in the middle, hands together or by your side, bit of a knee stretched, and then go to either side. Make sure your knees aren't being crooked and pointing outwards. Let's just get into this nice and quick. Skiing down the Alps. Okay, 30-second rest. Okay, so that's the exercise. That's all you need to do. We'll try it once more. I'm going to do some less talking. I'm going to fire through it quickly. Okay, get another few seconds break because I need it, and then we're straight back in. Shake it all out, you should feel it in your body. Make sure you're getting that blood circulated. If you've got aches and pains, just stop. This exercise isn't meant to hurt, it's just meant to be a general body workout to make sure all your muscles feel like they've been used, not just your eyes watching Netflix. You know who you are. Okay, start with a drop squat. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. There, seconds. Okay, into star jumps, either side of the towel, don't need to get caught up in it. Arms back, shoulders back, behind your head. Make sure you're not jumping too far forwards or backwards, or into an inconvenient pool placed either side of me. Remember, one of these bad boys, if we can't quite do a star jump yet either. Okay, next one, have a break, okay? Reorganise yourself, redo your hair, check things, what we're going on. Making sure, again, hands don't come into contact with our face. You can brush your hair back if needs to be, but again, get a towel and dab, okay? Take a quick drink, don't cake anything. This is what got us here in the first place. Okay, let's go down into burpees. So again, jump up and we're down, up and we're down, and we'll go through the alternative. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Remember, if you get up here and you can't do the jump, just one of these, okay? One of these. Make sure we know what we're doing controlled. A knee down, coming down into our knee position, and then just giving the floor a quick smooch, coming up onto 1 or 2 knees. Okay, next one is mountain climbers. So again, safely come down into a position, hands in parallel to your shoulders. And again, we can lift and raise. We'll do some actual mountain climbers and keeping your chest, face out of the way of your nose. Broken nose is not needed in this. Okay. Keep that core tight, stop you rolling anywhere. Okay. So that is the general part of the workout. If you need me to do that again, rewind and have a look at the video. We've got the 6 exercises there and a 4-part warm-up as well. You can do it via either speeding it up or doing more time, doing 1 minute instead of 30. But you've got 6 exercises to do at home with no equipment and 4 parts to an easy warm-up, all with alternatives as well to make sure it's accessible for everyone. Well, that's the end of your fitness video. I've worked up a bit of a sweat and we're going to have a few more of these. Check out YMCA Youth Instagram and our Facebook pages as well, and a YMCA Youth Suite as well, the website. There should be a link in the description. That's all for me. Use this to have a shower.